Okay, so starting this week, I'm going to do something a little bit different with my videos, and I'm actually going to bring out the moments of the show that I actually found the most interesting, or the most repulsive, or whatever the case may be. Now, this segment is the all-star moment. This is a performance that actually went above and beyond, in my opinion, everyone else on the show. I actually think the best all-star performance this week was Manila during the Streetwalker Challenge. I call it the Streetwalker Challenge because it's basically what they were doing. But they were doing that girls behaving badly type skit, and Manila right out of the box, her outfit was spot on. It was perfect. If you wanted to get somebody's attention, you wear that bright fluorescent green and bright fluorescent pink. There's no way that people are not going to notice you. And Manila has that personality, that kind of over-the-top personality, where she's going to get your attention. Either you're going to hate her, you're going to be scared of her, or you're actually going to get wound up and enjoy the show that she's putting on. And I think that's the reason why I believe she was the all-star moment of the week. You know, every all-star from time to time has those moments where they're just not up to par and they kind of have a bad day. I think that was Chad's excuse. During the mini challenge, which was the manly photo that RuPaul wanted them to do, Chad was very pleased with how manly he looked in his photo, but to me, he really didn't look like a man. Homeless prostitute. The whore that Jack the Ripper actually passed on killing. Tatiana, on a good day. Those were some of the things that came to my mind when I saw Chad's picture, not masculinity. Hi, Vanilla. Listen, I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're a woman, you're a man, you're a drag queen, you're pretty, you're ugly, you're big, you're small. If you come up to me on the street and ask me if you can shoot whipped cream into my pants, you're gonna get locked up. Because you're a sexual predator. You ain't coming at me with that shit. And RuPaul, someone else has already tried this skit before, and Chelsea Handler did a much better job. Girls have to behave badly. I want that girl to be Chelsea Handler. I'm sorry. Sorry, Ru. The oh no she didn't moment of the week had to have been on the runway when Ru asks your Lexus if they think that Latrice and Manila were their biggest competition, and Alexis looks over at Latrice. Biggest competition? Yeah. And that brings us to the Shade of the Week moment, which was pretty much the entire episode and all of Untucked, and it was all directed at Alexis Mateo, who got her ass kicked in the shade department by these girls. They hated on her left and right. They said that Yara was carrying Alexis, but I would like to point out that in the Streetwalker Challenge, the Drag Queens Behaving Badly Challenge, I feel that Alexis carried Yara this week. Alexis actually killed it out there on the street. She was very aggressive, she was very upfront, and she was pretty funny. The Hi Manila comment was, I like that. That was funny. But Tatiana, in the Untucked episode, when she was talking about how Alexis was always the first one to throw shade, but yet she should be hiding in it. I think that was pretty much the only thing that Tatiana could come up with for Alexis, because there really wasn't that much material to work with. Alexis, in her season, was a whiner, in my opinion. She whined about everything. She was complaining about this and that, and she didn't think that, Raja should be there because Raja looked like a man in a dress. Raja did look like a man in a dress. But Alexis just whined and complained. I'm actually pretty proud of Alexis for getting a backbone, and she's actually standing up. She's saying what's on her mind. Instead of just whining and complaining to the other girls around her, she's actually doing it directly to your face this season. And I think RuPaul kind of respects that a lot more. Because Alexis got to number 3 in her season. This might actually carry her further with the fact that she's standing up and she's got an attitude this season. I like it. Okay, so my first question off of Tumblr comes from Anonymous. When people want to throw shade on Tumblr, they do it anonymously. But Anonymous says, "Why are you so fucking ugly? Oh my god, you should go kill yourself. Bye." Well, Anonymous, I'm fucking ugly fabulous. You don't like that? Fuck you. And I don't need to kill myself, because you're already dead to me, so. Okay. Overly Attached and Attractive asked, which was your favorite pair of queens? Well, that depends on which week, because she actually asked this probably last week. I say she, I haven't even checked that out yet. Could be a guy. But, whoever Overly Attached and Attractive is. They asked me who was my favorite pair of queens. They asked me this last week, and last week it actually would have been Yara and Alexis. I actually liked them best last week. But this week, if I have to break it down, in the main challenge, which was the Streetwalker fun skit that they did, I would have to say that I actually liked Latrice and Manila. Only because of Manila. Not really because of Latrice. Latrice was kind of being carried. She was kind of dead weight. But on the runway, I liked Team Rujubi. But again, it's only because of one of the queens, and that would have been Raven this week. I really thought her look was kind of cute. Jujubee just looks tired. It's the same look, week in and week out. I know a lot of people throw that at Alexis Mateo, that she looks the same every single week. But Jujubee always looks the same. There's very, very little creativity that I see in her outfit. Doesn't mean that she's not beautiful, because she dresses amazing. But it's the same thing every week. Anonymous asks, or actually Anonymous says, your YouTube videos suck. You need to edit better. No one watches your shit. Okay, Fifi, we've talked about this before. You need to stop trolling my pages. You know the funny thing about YouTube trolls, because I get quite a bit of them on my channel, a lot of them go to my page and they critique the editing skills that I have. But yet, if you go to their channel, they either have 1 or 2 videos, they're poorly edited, they have misspelled text on their screen where they're trying to write something out on their screen. The audio is terrible, you can't understand them. It's kind of pathetic that people will actually go to other people's pages and critique their editing when their videos suck. There was one guy last week that made the exact same comment. It might be the same exact guy. He made a comment about the background on one of my videos. You need to change this immediately. It sucks. You need to do better editing. I went to his page, and the interesting thing was he only had 2 videos. Not a single like on either one of the 2 videos. But there was like 17 dislikes on one and 12 dislikes on the other, and he only had like maybe 88 views total on his videos. They were that bad. I'm not going to give the person's name, but they were that bad. Another Anonymous. Another Tumblr. Are you going on the Drag Race cruise in a few weeks? No, I was originally planning on it. I'd even put in a request for time off from work for the whole thing. I'd actually put in a deposit my cat is going to jump up here and knock the camera off. I'd actually put in a deposit for the cruise, but the thing about it is, working at an airport, with it being the holidays, there are blackout periods, and we just so happen to have a very prolonged blackout period this year between Thanksgiving and Christmas, mainly because we have a new store that we just opened, and it's doing very well in sales, and we want to continue that. So, therefore, I'm going to miss the cruise, but I'm still going to get to see everybody, because everybody's going to be flying in for the cruise, and everyone, no matter what cruise they're going on, always ends up stopping in our stores. It's just the best place in the airport to shop, so I'll probably see everybody. If you happen to be going on the cruise, Cat, if you don't stop, if you happen to be going on the cruise, stop in, ask for the 25% discount, and tell them that Danny sent you. Actually, don't do that. I don't want to get fired.